Welcome back, Malta Archery. Look how big they are. You see that? Quivers. Yes, these are quivers. Now you could see they're kids' quivers or tiny quivers or bonsai quivers, but they're not. They are specially made for horseback. This is the Nomad hip quiver, and this is the Nomad belt quiver. Designed by Kenyan Cappola of Nomad Warriors. I put the link down there. And it's made by Knavish Designs and stitched by Mary Ann. And directly from the beginning, she wrote to me a long message that she's always worried that these openings here get too wide. That's why in the beginning she does the stitchings really tight. So it's like a good shoe. Takes a few times until the arrows will fit snug. Now they fit really snug. What else to say? The Nomad belt quiver, this one here, you put on your belt, I'll show you later, is $110 plus roughly estimated shipping $10, and it includes the matching belt. That's why belt quiver. And the hip quiver is $120 plus $10 shipping. And if you want a belt for it because you don't have one to hang it on, it's extra $15. The hip quiver is pretty standard for use, slides onto a belt, fully reversible and can be used left or right, hip for shooting. It's slimline, so it really does not need to be strapped to the leg to function. But of course you can strap it to the leg to function. Yes, so. And the belt quiver should sit tight on your belt. Make sure that the belt is so that the quiver tilts up, not down. So not downwards, when you have the belt that it points upwards, but we get to this in a second. It's universal, can be switched left, right hand draw, back and front can be switched to left cross draw for cross draw shooters. Details are done. What can you fit in this mold? So first of all, you see they are seriously almost the same size. The belt quiver is a little bigger than the hip quiver, but both have the same loading capacity. So what you can get there, for the beginning, you can get there 12 arrows, 6 on each side. And I said in the beginning, it's a little tight, so you need to work with this quiver a few times, but then you get there. Look at this, how fancy they spread. And I show you later how to load it on your belt, obviously. Or on your hip, depending which quiver. Ooh, I missed. So in the beginning it's tight, but look how nice they line up there. And you have the same on the back side. Always make sure that you hit with the arrow inside this pocket there, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So in the beginning it takes a while. So look how it looks like with 12 arrows in it. I use now simply carbon arrows. The thing with these carbon arrows, the inserts or the tips are sometimes slightly a little bigger than the shaft, then it's a little fiddly to get them out. So if you have wood arrows or something or whatever, it might work a little better. So, this is it. Oh, it's a really tight fit in the beginning, but tight fit means it's a tight fit, so nothing rattles, nothing comes here loose, nothing, so nothing. And then of course you can wear it this way around on your belt and draw, or of course it should point up. You need to turn the belt in the back like this, which looks very fancy. I think it's a good way to do. But we are not done here. As you see in the center, you have more. Let me see if I have enough arrows. Once this thing is a little spread, you can fill inside 8 more arrows, but this is now a tight fit. 2, 3. So this tiny quiver packs seriously a load of 20 arrows. And it's not that hard to load as you maybe think. I only need to figure which one first. So I put now 18 in it because I have 18 arrows here. So, stop. But this is really tight there. So it needs to widen like a good shoe, but then it's getting really tight here. But even there, it's really tight. And I don't do it now for the other one. It's completely the same. So this with 12 arrows, it just looks fine to me. And when you see the price, fine for me. What do we do now? Put it on is quite simple. Look, you grab the back of the belt, put it on your belt. Of course, it's designed by horseback archers, for horseback archers, which I am still not, but we get there. You have here enough holes. If not, then make a few more. This is all still a little tight because it's brand new. Now you don't see anything anymore, most probably. This is how it looks like, see? When you do this cross leg flap, I have no idea how it's called. Or from underneath, as you wish. See? Easy to get them out. And easy to load them again. Only make sure you don't stab yourself. See? Like so. Easy peasy. Boom, done. And you're ready to rock and roll again. I think we should put it to the practice test. You make it a little more tight. See, that feels good. That feels just fine. Now let's hope that they don't start with the no-brainer, and then we get from there. Oh, yes. Of course, you need to keep in mind when you wear this quiver, it just happened to me, you turn around and so you always have here 2 foot of arrows pointing out. So even, especially when you have it on the back, even worse. This is what you get, look, with the shirt underneath, it's a little, but you know, it depends on your dress code. So you have it here for, I think this is my preferred version because you have the arrows close here, so you don't have to grab back, but it's your personal thing. So even on a horseback, you see, it's completely no problem to have these arrows here. So now how you can shoot. You can grab them from above, which feels good. You can even put them for Mediterranean, but the thing is always, Mediterranean. You always need to fiddle here through. So this is always, of course, when you wear a big glove, and then just in case you stab yourself here, always a little, I don't know. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of Mediterranean. When you do it thumb release, you simply put it here. The tip is always out of your way. Makes way more sense for me, and it's intuitively, you grab the next one. You can start from above and go down, or you go from underneath. I'll show you now. You go from underneath, grab the first one. Easy peasy, it's really easy. And when I saw this quiver, I knew it. This is exactly what I like. Look, this is how you shoot 12 arrows. Without even that you have to think about it. It's cool, and it's so small, it's so intrusive. I don't know. I think intrusive. Look, fancy. Get the arrows and we load it again. Loading it. Easy peasy. You can start from down or from up. What feels good for you, you will figure it out. Look, it's easy. Once you get your routine, look how fast it is to reload this tiny quiver. I really like it. See? There, only always make sure that you hit the pouch there, not that the arrow points outside, not that you poke yourself, so be careful when you load. Look how fast it goes. Zack, zack, and you're ready. Look. This is not going anywhere. You can even make it tighter. So starting from above, see, you don't interfere with your horse or with something. You can grab the back one, whatever you like. I like this way. See, easy peasy. But I don't shoot now 12 arrows again. So now we change, because on the back, I need to wear it this way. Oh, it's all a bit tight, but you know. So, look. Now we put it in there. So of course it's for right and left-handers. It's a really when it's filled with arrows, it's even, I should have shot the arrows. Holy crap. That's tight. Okay. Convinced me. So, when you change the belt, remove the arrows. At least a few of them. So, Kenyon said that you always make sure that the arrows point upwards, but on the other side, I'm not even completely sure. Let me test this. That's why we are here. Well, now you feel that the leather already getting a little more flexible. I'm not even sure, look, even on your horse, when it points downwards, it's not a big deal, but I think, no, it's not easy to, well, maybe. No, it's not easier to grab, but it's your personal, so they should point upwards. But it's a nice way too, so you could even if you're not supposed to, let it point downwards. Would work too, but not today. So, what I want to show now is, and you wear it on your back. And this is a nice thing too. I don't fiddle this now in there. Oh, wait a second. Of course you have to wait a second. What can you do? So, how to load it? You simply turn it forward. Then you load your arrows there. Look, easy peasy. Maybe you should start with the inside first, which I didn't do now. But you know, you have another hand and to do it like this. And down first or up first. You get the hang of it, how you will do it and how it works for you. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Flop. So, in. Then you swivel it on the back. Make sure that it sits tight. It could be a bit tighter. Now you have it on the back. Same, look, there's nothing coming loose. So now you want to grab them not from above. You want to simply go back, grab the next one from behind. Of course, you could do now again Mediterranean, but see, you simply grab the next one. You don't have to think. Instinctively, intuitively. Next. Only make sure that you don't poke your horse with it. So go back there. Easy. So on your horse, you know, easy, nice. I like this quiver a lot. So now you need to convince me that I take the other quiver. This is really nice. See how fast everything goes. You grab the next one, and look at how small it is. That's pretty cool. So. Canyon, very good design. Marianne, very well made. Packs 20 arrows, but 12 I think is mostly enough, but it depends what you shoot. But you can fit that 20 arrows, fits in nicely. Now you feel already the leather becoming a little more flexible, so it's not that stiff anymore. Really nice. If you like it more fancy, you can go maybe even, you put it a little further back. You see, completely on your back there. That it points straight back, and then you can do even this Chinese way. I showed it once in different draw techniques, that you go along your arrow and you grab it here like with this V. See? Once you get the hang of it where your arrows are, it needs a little learning curve, but that's cool. Look at this, huh? That's, look. Told him yesterday we need some refletching, and then they tell me, oh, we were so busy, we had 5 people at the range. It's nice. Once you need to get the hang of it. It takes a little, but would be a nice way to. So for this one, grab it, you know, nice. Even for horseback, it's fine. The hip quiver, see, and it's so easy. You only put your belt off and it's done. Now the hip quiver, of course, I take now the belt from the belt quiver because I can, because I have it. Because I don't want to use my belt now and get half naked in front of you and stuff like this, even if some people might like it. But I don't know, so that's fine. Okay, so now I have a little more to fiddle, of course. Make it too tight. I've got a little fat. You fiddle this through, you have 2 of these lashes, you can adjust them. Okay, I'll show you, look. It's really well made, so there's nothing dangling. You put it there, you adjust it to the length, oops, that was a little too much, to the length you need. See, the second thingy. I need to learn a few of these words. Huh? My English is a little limited, so. And then, of course, you go here. Most probably not over my my audio recorder. It's already, yeah, it's a little wiggling around, so you want to put it on your thigh. That's why that's a really sturdy solution then. So, I did it now the wrong way around. Yeah, but you get the point. The leather should point the other direction. So, look at this. And this is, of course, horseback perfecto. Let's see how long it takes to load it. And I have to say this one is almost new, so I think I didn't put already 12 arrows in it, so I take away. Oh, stop. Yeah, this is a little filly, but even this is simply until you get used to it. See, first 6 are already in. It's not so bad, see? See? Whoop. Works. 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 So, and here the same. It's really tight. So when you sit on your horse, you have it back there. Just nice. So now, of course, you can start grabbing it from above or from underneath. This is your, I think, easier would be from underneath, but this is your personal preference. Oh, it's still a little tight, and then of course you could shoot again now. Mediterranean. So arrow disappeared. Works for this, but you know, this is really made for shooting thumb release. Look, sit on your horse, grab the next, easy. Really easy. Nice too. Nice too. I have to admit, I didn't want to like this one because I don't like this. But I think for horseback, not bad. See? You need to get used to it, that you get them out here, but you have them very tight here in front. Here, here, zack, boom. Easy. See, you grab them here. Then even longer arrows are no problem. But the thing is, the longer the arrows, the more difficult is it to get them, but this way, easy. See, no matter, you always get an arrow, so you simply let your hand fall back there, and you feel the next arrow, grab it, pull it, knock it, shoot it. Nice way, and this is of course right and left, and you can put it here or here. I like this one too. I like the back one more, but this is a really, really good option. When you go more classical style, it's really nice. The question would be, could you use it as a kind of a waist quiver when you would turn it around, when you wear it like this? Let's see what will happen this way around. So we need to turn this one. Wait, no, it's still the same. No, the other way around, like this way around. So this way. Only test, only fooling around. Don't start shouting at me. We are here to test the limits. We saw already that it's really amazing. I put it now not inside, I leave it on the outside. Would it work? Fiddle. So now we need some arrows. Ow, see, I need to take care. Only 3 arrows now to test. If it would work the other way around, maybe not on horseback, but on the other side. You sit on your horse, you grab the arrow. They're a little in the way then, yeah. Well, you can, yeah, it's working, it's doable. Look at this. And you can even shoot your living arrow Mihai Kosmai style. I need to test this one more time. More arrows. Oops, see? This one doesn't want to go. You need to really make sure that the arrows point into the pocket. Let's see if more arrows will interfere then with this kind of shooting. Because this one I would like more, me personally, because I don't sit on horseback. Now you have them pointing forward. Even when you sit on a horse, you have them close here. Maybe not on horseback. Or maybe. Could work. Could absolutely work. Look. Ow, another target, please. See, they don't interfere at all. So even when you want to wear it like this, okay, when you sit too low, then it's interfering a little here. I like this way of shooting. So even this way around was not supposed to be like this, but even this way around works. More for foot soldiers, but hey. And it's even easier to reload this way. Look at this, huh? How fast I can reload this in this way. See how quick this works here. I missed it again, see? You saw it? This one you need, with the first one you really need to make sure that this one goes into the pocket. This is the only minor complaint I have. No, I'm not just joking. Simply need to take care when you load them, that you point with this arrow a little more inwards. Look at this. I like this way. Okay, you grab the first one. And then you can shoot thumb or Persian draw. It's fun. This I like it because you have a shorter way. You don't have to go back there and forward. Look at this. You have the arrow already here. Maybe on horseback it's too wiggly, but you can make it tighter. Maybe change the angle here a bit. Make this really tight. Then you have it here, look. Zip. Zack. Zip. And even when you don't get the first one, you always get an arrow. Works. I'm impressed. Oops. Yeah, of course you need to get used to it where your arrows are. But you find them. If you have a problem, you simply go lower, slide up, and then you find one. It's easy peasy. I like this way. I know, Kenyan, don't be angry. It's not supposed to be like this. But you know what? Oh, I need to stop now. No brainer is coming. Sorry, I need to stop video recording. No brainer, no brainer. Oh. Wait, I need to continue later. No brainer is gone. We can continue. So, wrap it up. Kenyan, Nomad warriors, they did something really incredible here. Because first of all, what I like compared to other quivers, you have these huge, massive things on your side. This one is so small, but packs still 20 arrows easily. And then you can have them custom made in colors and with logos and with stuff. But I like every color as long as it's black. That's why I made them in black for me with the white stitching or slightly gray. Just fine for me. Look at the size of these two quivers. They are both awesome. And when I tried this one now, the opposite way, which you are not supposed to shoot. But for me, I have the shortest way to grab there. It's like one of these waist quivers. I mean, when you adjust it properly, then you have the arrow tips. Yeah, the nocks, not the tips. When you adjust it here properly on the belt and you tie it down there, then you have them here. And then it's like a bit lower maybe, so. But you can adjust it like you wish. Of course, when you sit on your horseback, then they point backwards a little. So this is what you need to see and figure out. Then you have them here. And this is the easiest way to bring an arrow on, at least for me. So that's why I like the hip quiver. In the normal way, it works perfect, and I think this is the best, or for every more traditional thinking horseback archer, that you have your arrows pointing back there, you grab them, you bring them on like I showed you. Versatile, right and left hand. So this is what I completely like, because usually quivers are made for one side. Then you need to order left hand. You want to switch, or you want to train left hand, right hand shooting. Really versatile, so you can use this one in different ways. Already cool. But this one here, the back quiver, you don't even feel it. The only thing you need to keep in mind when you have this one on, it's really, and it happened to me directly in the first round. I was standing here, you turn around and boom. So you always need to keep in mind that you have here something pointing out on the side. So when you go somewhere that you don't kill someone. But then even this Chinese way of getting the arrows, with this V, bring it on the arrow, flip it around and shoot like I showed, works pretty well with this quiver. And of course the normal way of, when you have the arrows in, you grab them here, next one, like easy peasy. Really, like with the Goldilocks bow, a lot of thoughts put into it. If you want to change that now to the front, you need to change the belt, otherwise this will point downwards, but I would not, but it's easier when it points up. You grab the arrows. This is a really nice way, a really fast way. You have it here, grab an arrow, put it on. Really, really, really nice. So I'm really You know, I'm not a quiver fan. That's why I don't sell a lot of quivers, because mostly have them in my belt. But if I am going now to do whatever horseback, or I need more arrows, because usually I have maximum 6 arrows in my belt here. 12 I have no chance to put in my belt anymore. If I have the situation, or would have the situation, like maybe which will come up with a 4D cinema and competition, that people need more arrows on their body, that they don't shoot only 3 or 6 arrows, then this would be a really, really cool option. Then you have 12 arrows there. You can deploy quick, fast, load fast. And they are pretty. They are very well made. So Marianne, really, if I would have a head, really well made. Stitching, nice, solid, tight. Now you feel it already after half an hour of use. The leather is getting a little softer, so it's now easier to work with, even to put the belt through. In the beginning it was almost not possible, but now it widens just a bit. And then the only thing is, when you have these normal field tips, they are sometimes a little bigger than the shaft. They can get stuck here a little, but even this one is now, they fit now. It's no problem anymore. So you have your arrows a few times in, and it's still, even when you only have one in, look, this doesn't go anywhere. I'm impressed. Of course, I didn't get paid for it. I paid these 2 quivers, so this is nothing, no paid. I forgot the name, but you know what I mean. They are really nice, 110 and 100. Belt quiver, 110, including the belt. Hip quiver, 120. If you want the belt, extra 15. It's a little more work with this one and with this, all this stuff. That's why this one is a little more expensive than this one, obviously. So more material is used there, even if it's a little bit smaller. But there you have all this fancy stuff here. That's why this one is 120, but still $120 for a multi-purpose left, right hand ambidextrous quiver, which packs 20 arrows in a solid way, no rattling, no, they don't come out without you wanting it to come out. Well done. So, if you're looking for a nice small quiver which doesn't break the bank, as they always say, $110, $120, and then $10 shipping. It's, you know, you get something really nice. Only in the beginning they were smelling a little, maybe because they were hurrying up a bit to get them to me. The leather is thick, it's sturdy enough. When you see all the layers, it's very well crafted, very well done. So that's it, quivers. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.